Today I'm going to show you why I decided to invest in Salt. Now, what that is basically a cryptocurrency. And I'm going to do other videos explain more about cryptocurrency, so I'm going a little bit out of order here. But, time is of the essence. These things are really moving. Bitcoin's in the news, now it's getting really big because it's been going up a whole lot. And I think that the altcoins are also set up for big gains right around the corner. And a good example of that is Salt. So I'm going to be showing you why. Now what that is basically Salt lending. I've been hearing Bix Weir talk about it for a while, and I just didn't really see the appeal in it until recently. I decided I wanted to start looking at another altcoin because I was going to get into EOS, but then it just tripled in a matter of a few days. So I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to get into EOS. Find something else. So I started looking into Salt, and I think I'm going to get in. I think it's a great time to get in. Now, Bix Weir has done his due diligence. So, out of full transparency, I am going a lot off of his due diligence and other things that make sense in my mind. And I'm going to explain to you the things that make sense in my mind that makes me seem like this is a good bet. But, I haven't looked into, I don't know who the people are that started it, but supposedly it's supposed to be a good team, which is really important when choosing a good crypto. And they've been established for a few years now and have gotten a lot of their ducks in a row with legal paperwork and stuff like that. So it's not a crypto that is far away from launching a product. A lot of these cryptos won't have anything viable for a while and may never even have anything viable because a lot of them are scams, and they'll make the money off the ICOs and never produce a product. Some of them will produce it, but maybe not for a year or whatever, a few months. One of the main things I like about Salt and why I'm acting now, why I'm doing a video, is because I think Salt is getting ready to go up really soon, and I want a return really soon. And but before I get into why, I just want to make it clear I am not a financial advisor. So this is not investment advice. I'm not suggesting that you should get into Salt. I'm just letting you know that I'm getting into Salt, and I'm going to let you know why. And if you want to too, then feel free. I'll be doing a video shortly after this that will explain how to buy it, and other videos that explains like EtherDelta, GDAX, and Coinbase and stuff like that. So check out my other videos, and if you're watching this when it just came out, they're coming soon. And let me know what other videos you want me to do in the comments below. I'm new to the crypto space, but I'm excited and I'm wanting to make some money in it, and I'm hoping that this helps you. So I'm sorry I rant a lot before I get into it, but there's a lot to be said, so I'll go through it real quick for you. So this is their website, saltlending.com, and it's blockchain-backed loans. So it allows you to hold your cryptos and get a loan using your cryptos as collateral. So there's different memberships. You can get dollars, or if you have one of the more premium memberships, you can get other currencies. I'm assuming most of you guys are going to be wanting dollars, so the basic membership will do that, and you can use Bitcoin and other blockchain assets like Ethereum and probably other ones in the future. But it's basically a way of getting a loan using your cryptos as collateral. That way you don't have to sell your cryptos. See, a lot of people that are in the crypto space are really optimistic and bullish about the future of cryptos and blockchain technology. And why wouldn't they be? Look at where the Bitcoin price is. It's over $7,000 today. It was just $5,500 a few weeks ago. Those numbers are really big. I mean, it seems unsustainable, like it is in a bubble. And these numbers are just so huge, the gains that have been made. But the people that are standing behind Bitcoin and these cryptos believe that there's a long way more to go with, estimates like John McAfee being like 200, one Bitcoin being worth $250,000 in 2020. So, just over 2 years from now. I mean, these are huge numbers. And it may sound crazy, but people like Big Sweer was saying that Bitcoin was going to hit 10,000 by the end of this year, 2017, just a year ago, in December of 2016, when Bitcoin was under $1,000. So it made them look crazy. You look crazy saying, it's going to 900. I thought 900 was high for Bitcoin. It started approaching the price of gold. I'm like, man, I can't imagine paying as much for a internet, currency as an ounce of gold. And so they've been right. Now it doesn't look so crazy saying Bitcoin's going to hit 10,000. It's over $7,000 right now, and so maybe they're right. And whether they're right or wrong, as long as it goes up for a little bit, or even if they just plateau, there's a lot of people who got in early who's made huge gains on their investment in the crypto space. And a lot of them don't want to sell their cryptos, but they would love to, go on vacation and everything like that. So this is an opportunity for them to be able to basically have their cake and eat it too. They get to get some of their gains, and another benefit is it doesn't trigger, something with the IRS where they're gonna have to pay taxes on it because it's a loan, it's not a gain. So it's a way for you to get some of your profits out of your cryptos without paying taxes. And yeah, you're going to have to pay interest on the loan, but as long as the crypto appreciates more than the interest charged by Salt Lending, you're moving forward. And a lot of these people are bullish on the prices, so they're going to be willing to take the loans that are offered to them and be able to keep their Bitcoin or whatever. So, if this works out, there's going to be a lot of demand for it. And there's no other company that's doing this yet. And there's a lot of people who's made a lot of money who would love to cash in on the profits without selling their crypto. And when they do, there's going to be a lot of demand for these SALT tokens. And, look into SALT, like you can look at their website. They got a short little 1-minute video on here. But, another thing is they don't require a credit check. For people that, maybe don't have a good credit score, who couldn't get loans, but maybe they have crypto, this is, it's providing a service for a sector of people, a portion of demographics that, people like myself oppose the banking system, who don't really want to go to the bank to get a loan. And maybe they screwed over. I stopped paying my credit cards when I started hearing about the whole banking scam, how all the banks are at the core of the problems of the world, financing both sides of war, all this stuff, fiat currency backed by nothing. So I quit paying my credit cards, and most of them I never heard anything back. And now they're like going off of my credit report, and only one of them took me to court. So I saved thousands of dollars by not paying them, and I didn't need the credit. I had the money to buy whatever I needed. I already had the loans I needed and stuff. So there are probably a lot of people out there like me who just want an alternative way of getting money for whatever purpose. Me personally, I'm going to buy SALT to make an investment. And like me and my girlfriend were going to take a vacation, and I'm like, well, you know what? Instead of putting the money and spending it in vacation, let's put it into SALT and a few other altcoins. And when the investment doubles, we can take the profit and go on vacation with that, and then we still have our cryptos. So that's what we're doing. And let me get into why. I'm so sorry. Let me know again if I go on too much before getting to the point. Let me know in the comments below. So that's the gist of SALT Lending. Let's look at some of their benchmarks to give you an idea of where they are in the process. And this is going to help you understand why I'm ready to make a move right now, and why I've been kind of sitting on the sidelines, even though I heard about the ICO and it was like at $1.50, and then the price kept going up. Like they had like a $3 ICO, and it probably went for higher than that. And then once it got on the exchanges, the price went up and up and up, and it hit a high, I believe, of around $25, which is really important. I'm going to get to that in just a moment. But first, let's look at the benchmark. So this is kind of timeline for, the development of the business platform. And, it's 2016, it started. We're at the end of 2017. And you see the third quarter, they had a membership sale, basically the ICOs and stuff. And the next part of the process is scheduled to happen in the fourth quarter of 2017. Well, guess what? We are in the fourth quarter of 2017. Let's see what they're going to do. They're scheduled to launch blockchain-backed lending platform. So what that means is this has been ongoing in the process. So yeah, you could have got coins, a long time ago for cheap, but you'd had to wait for years to get to the point where Salt actually becomes a company that's providing a service for people. We are right around the corner from that. Within the next few weeks, Salt is scheduled to launch their lending platform. And right now, Bitcoin is at an all-time high. So that means people who bought Bitcoin just saw a huge increase and are still thinking it's going to keep on going up. And Salt is coming right at the time after there's, a bunch of people have made a bunch of money and who would love to cash in without having to sell their Bitcoin. And right now, there's no use for the tokens. People are just holding on to them. But you're going to need these Salt tokens to become a member of this lending program. And Salt says that they won't sell any tokens after the launch for less than $10 a piece. So that they could sell them for $20 or more. So, and this could all happen, quickly after the platform is launched. So let's look at on coinmarketcap.com under Salt. Let's look at some of the details on the company. And right now you can buy Salt for basically $2.50. Now keep in mind, they're not going to sell Salt tokens for anything less than $10. So just to jump from $2.50 to $10, that's a 400% return. And, maybe when the platform is launched, there'll be some people that are selling the tokens somewhere between $2.50 and $10. But those people are going to dry up pretty quickly, is my guess. And we could quickly see the price go up to $10 or even more. But I would imagine, all I'm aiming for is for it to double, because then we get the free vacation. So, it would have no problem going up to $5 when Salt's selling them for a minimum of $10. Private owners might sell it for $5 because they bought in early. But the thing is Salt tokens were selling for $25 already. So, it could go up to $25 fast, or $50. Think about it. If you just made thousands and thousands of dollars of crypto on Bitcoin, and you don't want to sell it, and you could get a loan with using your Bitcoin as collateral, and all you have to do is buy a $50 token, it's not going to be a barrier. People aren't going to have a problem paying $10 or $50 or even $100 to become a member of this lending site, because they can make a lot more money with the money that they're getting loaned by doing whatever they want to do. So, people pay that for Sam's Club or gym memberships, and so it looks like there's a lot of potential here. So this is basically the gist of it. Let me just show you a chart. So this shows you the timeline of where it's at. So you see right here, it was up to $7.50. So you see it was selling for $7.50 on this exchange. On CoinMarketCap, it's showing that. But I've heard that they were selling for $25 at one point. I don't know where. But even at $7, 7 something, you're looking at a third of the price, which is where a lot of these altcoins are at, like a third of the price of what they were not long ago. But with an announcement coming right around the corner with the Salt lending platform being released, I wouldn't be surprised to see it double, triple, quadruple, or maybe even go much higher once some of these people that want to cash in on a quick buck, they're going to sell theirs for, whatever. I'd imagine once that process takes place, there'll be people willing to pay $10 and above for them, and that would give you a huge return in probably less than a year, and possibly in a few weeks. And that's what I'm aiming for. Just wanted to tell you guys about that. Give me a thumbs up, you guys. Let me know some honest feedback, what you think. Do I go too fast? Do I go too slow? And just give me some feedback so I know what to do. If no one's watching it, if no one's giving me the thumbs up, then I don't know what to spend my time doing. I've got so much knowledge to share. I've got so many videos I want to do. And frankly, I don't have enough time to do them all. So I've got to prioritize. And, I've got a life outside of this stuff too. And it's hard for me to do this without support, without an audience that actually wants to see it. So let me know that you want to see it let me know what videos you want me to produce in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, because that lets me know people want this information, and it will encourage me to keep on producing it. And if you want to support the awareness revolution, one of the easiest ways is to join my Patreon program. I just launched it, and just $1 a month or something, anything helps, because it's not easy. It's very time consuming, and I need some help, just simply straight up. So, and if you don't want to support me with any money, there's lots of ways that you can do so that don't cost you anything. I have a post on my website, theawarenessrevolution.com, 10 ways you can help us without costing you any money. Search for that in the search bar. I'll try to remember to link to that in the description below. But you can do simple things like going to theawarenessrevolution.com/Amazon. That will take you to Amazon, and whenever you purchase something within 24 hours, I'll get a small commission. Little things like that. But simply, if you just like the message and you want to stay tuned, the best thing that you can do is to join my newsletter at theawarenessrevolution.com/newsletter. I'll link to that in the description below, and that will keep you most up to date with the most important things that I'm doing, and it will let me know that I'm doing a good job because you took the time to sign up, to stay tuned, and that means so much to me. So I hope that you really like this video, and I'll keep you updated. In a few months, I'll if it doubles or if it doesn't, I'll do a video, say, hey, I was wrong, I was stupid, that was dumb of me, or if it goes up like I'm thinking, then it's gonna be pretty cool sitting back on a vacation knowing that it was all because I delayed gratification long enough to buy the salt tokens and wait instead of just taking the vacation right away. And this is the kind of thinking that you've got to adopt if you want to move forward financially in life. If you're one of the people like many of us that are stuck in a rut, use this principle that I learned from Robert Kiyosaki in the Rich Dad Poor Dad book series. And he says, buy assets and make your assets pay for your liabilities. And basically the way he defines assets and liabilities is an asset puts money into your pocket and a liability takes money from your pocket. That's his own way of looking at it, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. What I learned 17 years ago, I'm applying it still. Applying it by buying something that's going to make me money and then using that profit to do the fun stuff. So that way I'm not moving backwards financially by going on vacation. I've got lots of tips and lots of things like that in my head that I'm waiting to share. So keep in tune, keep keep up with my work, and I'm sure you're gonna get a lot from it in the future. Thanks for watching.